On a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, Sunday afternoon. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. It is a very warm 78 degrees here at the park. We've got very light winds. The humidity is under 50%, and it is hazy. A great day for a ball game. All right, let's take a look at the Reds lineup. It'll be Willie Tavares, followed by Alex Gonzalez, and then Brandon Phillips. In the cleanup spot today is Joey Votto. Not having a great series, but has great numbers against Kane. Then it'll be Valentin Nix, followed by Rosales, Tatum, and Harang.
Defensively, the Giants will set it up with Velez, Rowand, and Wynn. That's your outfield. Sandoval, Renteria on the left side of the infield. Sanchez, Garco on the right side, and Benjamin Molina, well, he'll be in the squad, putting down the fingers for this gentleman right here. Matt Cain making start number 23, 12-3 on the season, and the ERA off the charts, 2.25. 117 strikeouts against 154 walks, and you're going to see a four-pitch pitcher that really understands the benefit of mixing speeds. He will establish the fastball with a four-seam at 93 to 96 miles per hour, and he'll throw a changeup and a curveball slider combination off of that fastball. And remarkable season for Matt Cain, a remarkable season of consistency. And today the ballpark's going to play a little lively. Not a lot of wind down there on the field. As Kipe said, 78 degrees. It actually feels like about 85 on the field. But the ball will jump today. Right field is open.
So we are ready for baseball here this afternoon. As Matt Cain looks in, and the first pitch of the ball game is on its way. And it's hit high and foul down the right field line. 106 first pitch. This broadcast is on AFN, the American Forces Network, broadcasting to the U.S. Armed Forces serving abroad and on ships at sea. They're watching around the world, and they just watched Matt Cain underhanded to Garco, and Tavares is retired. So here's Gonzalez. It is another terrific crowd here at the ballpark. It's been a great weekend.
Well,
Reds won on Friday, and the Giants came back and won yesterday.
And we anticipate it being the same way the next 3 days with the Dodgers coming to town. Dodgers
in Atlanta are probably just underway. In LA, as Gonzalez may have gotten a piece of it into the glove of Molina. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rockies leading the Cubs, and LA and Atlanta soon to get started, and that's fouled out of play, 1-2. The Dodgers they've watched their 9 or 10 game lead now shrink to 5.5 over the Giants. Gonzalez held up at the last minute. The home plate umpire is DJ Rayburn.
Yeah, we really don't know much about his strike zone. We haven't seen it.
There's DJ Rayburn, Randazzo, Winters, and Lane from first to third. 2-2. And he got him.
92 mile an hour, perfect location right through the swing of Gonzalez. And 2 hitters, Matt Cain has established all of his pitches. Watch his eyes as they stay on the target. Great tip for young kids who oftentimes will follow the ball with their eyes after they throw it. Don't do that. Watch that target. Keep your eyes on the target even after you throw the ball. Good example of Matt Cain doing that very thing.
Brendan Phillips hitting .270. He's 1 for 10 in his career against Cain, and he takes a high fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Phillips had a couple of hits on Friday, and he went 1 for 3 yesterday. He scored both Reds runs in their loss yesterday. 2 balls and no strikes with Joey Votto to follow. Reds with a record of 47-62. They're 12.5 game back of the Cardinals. High and deep, and this baby is tagged. And Kane watched Phillips run all the way down the line. And I think he's trying to get his attention. That was a bomb. It's 1-0.
Was not a cheap one. Just a challenge right here, middle in at the belt. And Phillips left the box the correct way. He left with humility. We talked about how this ballpark is playing very small today. When there's no wind, this place gets very, very short to right and left.
Well, he didn't do anything that Eugenio Velez hasn't done in this series. We're talking about Phillips.
He may have just said wow, because it was impressive. And if you're going to give up a home run, give up a good one. You don't want to have one bounce on the top of the fence and go over. Give up a tape measure shot. Get it out of your system.
2 balls and 1 strike. Joey Votto hitting .320. We saw when we did the lineups 4 for 6 lifetime against Kane. Two and 2. Votto 0 for 3 on Friday. Votto 0 for 4 last night or yesterday with 3 strikeouts. In tight, 3 and 2.
Votto's been very quiet in the series, and that's unusual. He usually is the guy that leads the charge here. Very potent bat.
And that's rolled foul. It stays 3 and 2.
And that's the pitch right there that really has been the difference in his season. The confidence and command of the changeup to be able to throw it in any count. Saw it there in a 3-2 count. When you can throw that pitch 3-2 and locate it as he has done consistently all year long, you're going to have a good season.
Right past on deck hitter Valentin. It stays 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Came right back with another one.
The home run by Phillips is 17th of the year. And the walk. The 3 strikeouts yesterday, as we mentioned. This is what they look like as Zito. He pitched well.
Down and in, and he stayed with the fastball, the payout pitch up and away. And here, Jeremy Affeldt gets it in there, and he can't check a swing, so the lefties ate up Votto yesterday big time.
Here's Valentin. Valentin's had a good series. 2 for 3 on Friday. 2 for 3 yesterday. No balls and 1 strike. And that pitch just a little high. Votto does have 4 steals. He's been thrown out once. And with Dusty Baker, you never know. Breaking ball and a late call strike, and it's 1 and 2. And Valentin's not buying it.
Well, he had one in a similar location called a ball earlier in the at bat, you can understand the concern he has. It just means in a 2-strike count now, he's got to swing the bat. He's got to protect, especially on the high pitch.
Right down the middle of the plate, and that ends the inning. 1-0 Reds. But now it's time for the Giants. It'll be Velez to lead it off in the series, 4 for 9 with a couple of big flies. Sanchez, Sandoval, Benji Molina, who's red hot, followed by Wynn, Garco, Rowan, Renteria, and Kane will round it out.
Reds defensively have Nix, Tavares, and Valentin in the outfield. Gonzalez, Rosales on the left side of the infield. Phillips and Votto on the right side. That's right, a Gold Glove Phillips. And behind the plate, they will have Craig Tatum doing the catching for this gentleman here, Aaron Harang, a big fella, 6'7", 260 out of San Diego, went to San Diego State. And you're going to see a lot of fastballs, a lot of sliders, a couple of change-ups. Be right around, I mean, for the most part, he can go 88, 91-ish, but in his last outing, they had him clocked up to 95, which is a little uncharacteristic. When Harang is right, you'll see him hit a lot of ground balls, or players will hit a lot of ground balls off of Harang.
Lifted into center field for Tavares, and Velez is retired. 1 out for Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez hitting .299. He hadn't had great luck against Harang, and of course with Sanchez spending all those years with the Pirates, he would face Aaron Harang a lot, and he's 7 for 41.
Talk about the size of Harang, 6'7", 261, but he's very compact for a big man. I mean, he can almost pitch out of a phone booth. Very upright when he throws, a very short plant step, and in that regard, he's quite unorthodox because of his size. But when he is right, I mean, he has the ability to really pick the corners with his stuff. Outstanding control.
Sanchez 1 for 4 in both games. Works the count to 2 balls and 1 strike with Sandoval on deck. And he flops in a breaking ball, 2-2. And he got him. 2 outs here in the first inning.
See the payoff pitch, a slider, and that's what is unique about Harang is the break on his slider is a straight downer. Most guys get a little tilt that breaks across the plate, but his doesn't. It's a straight downer, and you can see why Freddie Sanchez has problems with picking that pitch up. No surprise he doesn't have good numbers lifetime against Harang.
Sandoval at 332. Did something yesterday very unusual. He went 0 for 4. And Harang gets the call on that pitch. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval fouls this one out of play. Benji Molina on deck. Sandoval only behind Hanley Ramirez in the National League as far as the batting race. To left field, and it's going to fall. And the Panda putting on the wide turn.
Yeah, he almost blow out 2 ankles and a knee on the turn. Careful, careful, Panda.
Well, Nick's couldn't be playing any deeper.
All right, here we go, right here. Whoop.
It's the way he stops. You ever see a Panda stop?
No.
That's it.
I didn't know that.
The red hot Benji Molina stands in. Four for 9 in the series. Two for 5 lifetime against Harang, hitting .267. 3 RBIs yesterday puts Molina at 60. Tries to work the outside corner and he misses. Talk about RBIs. Albert Pujols got to 100 yesterday. So he's the first National Leaguer with 100 RBIs. And that gets away. And it rolls over the Giants on deck circle. And Sandoval is now at second.
Craig Tatum had no chance on that one. Talked about how hot Benji Molina has been the last 4 games. Couple of home runs, 8 RBIs, 8 for 18. The last 2 games, 2 home runs. The previous 37, he had 2 home runs. And his 57 RBIs leads the major league in catchers in RBIs. And he's streaky.
On the ground, foul. It's 2-2.
Aaron Harang's going to be around the plate. Throughout his major league career, he's averaged almost 7.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. And he's got a 3-1 strikeout walk ratio, which tells you that he's a strike thrower. Don Rhodey moving rather well today.
Two and 2. And that got the mask of Tatum. It stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. Benji Molina in the 8th inning gave the Giants some insurance with this home run.
Well, he had a home run in Friday night's ball game on a hanging breaking ball, and he just missed 3 others.
Got him. And that ends the inning. After 1 here at AT&T Park, 1-0 Cincinnati.
All right, here's our Chevron unsurpassed performance. They always say it takes a 1-2 combination to win the World Championships. Let's take a look at the best combined teammates in the majors. Kane Linscomb on top of the heap. Their records 24-6 combined, and that leads Beckett Wakefield of the Red Sox 24-7. Wainwright Carpenter, Marquise Cook, Verlander Porcello, and Sabathia and Burnett also round out that list. And every one of those teams having good years because of the combination of their top two starters, and the Giants on top of the heap. That's our Chevron unsurpassed performance.
Here's Lance Nix. Lance Nix had a big pinch hit in game one of the series that knocked in a couple of runs. In the lineup today, hitting .235. Takes a good healthy swing, Lance Nix, and he fouls it back.
Yeah, he does not get cheated, does he? He's not swinging for flares. Gentleman on your right, Darren Baker. Dusty Baker's son.
Lined, Rowan. One out. Today is Emerald Nuts.
'2002 World Series. Remember this play? JT Snow coming across the plate, and what did he do? He scoops up Darren Baker, gets him out of the way, and says, "Hey, you having fun?" Yep. The same Darren Baker. He says, "Someday you guys are going to be talking about me."
There's a base hit up the middle off the bat of Adam Rosales. I don't think JT could one-hand him anymore.
No, I don't think so. Although, I don't know.
JT's a pretty strong guy, you're right.
I wouldn't bet completely against it.
So Rosales with a base hit. Here's Tatum. Tatum, 4 for 21. Skies this one to left. Two outs. And here's Aaron Harang. Well, we thought the Giants were going to lose the lead right here. Gomes thought he had it. I did too.
Little battle with the sunshine. You see him, he had the glasses on top of his hat. Maybe he didn't. No, he had him up just like he had him there.
Harang is 6 for 39. Fouls this one down the right field line and out of play.
Harang can hit a little bit. He's got one home run this year. And at 6'7", 260, I mean, you don't have to get all of it to get out of the ballpark, especially on a lively day like today. This ballpark's playing small.
Foul back. Yeah, this is a Kevin Elster day. First game played here, Kevin Elster of the Dodgers hit 3 home runs, and we thought, unbelievable bandbox.
Yep, they're getting set up.
They're getting ready.
Who's that guy?
He's a relative.
That's Cole Kuiper.
On the ground, Sanchez from the cut of the grass, and that'll end the inning. There's not enough air in our lungs to get those things blown up.
No, there's not.
Fresno today and will be activated here on Tuesday, which leaves Bruce Bochy with a pretty good problem to have. Too many outfielders, and that prompts our poll question today. Check it out at csnbayarea.com. Which Giants outfielder deserves the most playing time? Let us know what you think and check out the results on Giants Postgame Live. Dwayne?
All right, thanks, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Thanks, Amy. I'm practicing that, my thanks, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy, thank you.
That's a good one. I like that last one.
Thanks, Amy.
Nah.
No. Here's Randy Wynn hitting .263. Randy Wynn has faced Harang 17 times, and he's got 5 hits and a home run. Garco and then Rowan. Two balls and no strikes. Dodgers and Braves are underway, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. Matt Diaz with a big fly. Swinging and missing is Randy Wynn on ball 3. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Out of play, 2-2. Randy Wynn's been fighting and working very hard to get that stroke back. He's hitting .294 left-handed. And he shoots that one foul again. Giants are 38-17 at home. It's 21 games over 500. Got him.
Again, the downward bite on that slider. Giants are not picking up.
Well, today is Emerald Nuts trading card day at the ballpark, and we want to thank Emerald for the fantastic gift bag that was provided us, and that included the cocoa roast almonds that Mike devoured in about 2 minutes.
They were good.
The Emerald Nuts, your source of energy, that Mike devoured in 30 seconds.
They were good.
And anything else in the bag you want to talk about? Just all the other nuts that were brought.
So thank you, Emerald Nuts. Just about that time, isn't it, Kat?
It is just about that time. Garco on the ground to third. Rosales will throw him out. Harang gets a strikeout and a ground ball, and here's Rowan. Rowan hitting .274. 0 for 4 last night. 1 for 4 on Friday. Rowan 1 for 7 lifetime. And he hits this ball on the ground and into the hole for a base hit. And that'll bring up Edgar Renteria. A belt-high fastball.
See how the hands are finishing high above the shoulder. And that's what he's trying to take, is a little bit out. He's trying to get his shoulder, his back shoulder, a bit higher, and he wants his hands, when his swing is finished, to finish below his shoulder, which gives him a flatter swing. He's trying to take that uppercut out. It has been tough for him to do so.
Renteria 6 for 21 against Harang. Has 1 hit in this series. Reds will travel to St. Louis tonight, and they will be taking on the Red Hot Cardinals. Foul back, 0-2.
The ball was away from the intended target. They're pitching him away, playing him away right now. You can see the defense in the outfield has really swung over to the right side, anticipating that Renteria is going to hit the ball to right center to right field. And in doing so, they're setting the target. There you can see the way the defense is set up. And the target from Tatum, the catcher, is on that outside corner. That last pitch went away from the target. That's pretty unusual for Harang. He can throw some darts at you.
Is that a pitch out?
Kind of weird seeing a pitch out with a pitcher on deck, but indeed it was. Especially on an 0-2 count.
On the ground to third. And that'll end the inning. Rosales carried us out to first. We will head to the third. It's 1-0 Cincinnati.
Well, if you missed the game or just wanted to watch it again, Comcast has Giants Baseball on demand. That's right. You go to Comcast Channel 1, you select Sports and Fitness, and then Comcast Sportsnet. And you can watch all or part of the game, or you can watch any part of the game as many times as you want. All you got to do is go to On Comcast On Demand. Check it out.
All right. All right. I may do that tonight.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Here's Taveras, who bounced out to Kane to lead off the ball game. The difference in this game, Brendan Phillips hit a home run in the first, and it was a long home run to left field. In at third is Sandoval. In at first is Garco. This pop-up is out of play. One and two. On deck is Alex Gonzalez and then Phillips. Each team with a pair of hits. On a good day to hit here in San Francisco, and there aren't that many of those.
Well, you're right. This is a day that favors the hitter a little bit. It just means that the right side of the field's opened up and it will carry out of here.
Tavares fights this one off. Randy Wynn would give chase. So will Garco. And all they get is a good workout.
The old left-hander.
A gift to a kid.
It's a good man.
I bet that guy buys him a beer later on. What do you think?
You should. That's all you have to do. Lock that kid in for life. Give him a ball. He'll be a fan forever. It's magic how that works.
So it's going to be caught by the same guy.
Could be.
Nope. This guy's got the weird hat.
Yeah, Australian.
They like baseball too.
They do. We went down there and saw it firsthand.
Yes, we did.
I think he played for the Gold Coast Cougars.
He's the left. How do you wear your cowboy hat crooked?
See, that's the problem. He thinks he's got it on straight.
Payoff pitch is strike 3 call. Dusty Baker's got his hands on his hips. I've seen that move before.
Yeah, the Dusty Baker hands on the hip move. You bet. Well, this will get it, and this is right there at the base of the strike zone. Definitely a pitcher strike. And like we say, we didn't know much about DJ Rayburn's strike zone. And Dusty Baker was not impressed with it on this particular 3-2 fastball.
He read his lips and said he doesn't need any help.
Talking about Matt Cain, he doesn't.
First pitch skied to left. Velez will put it away. There was the home run by Brandon Phillips. It was a big fly.
2-0 count. Fastball just sort of ran right into it, and he's got some good strength. His 71st RBI of the year, home run number 17. He's a good player.
His 17th home run of the year. First pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. Giants pretty much straight away in the outfield. DJ Rayburn's got a wide one right now. Wide and also up and down. And that's good. We like umpires that look for strikes.
We do.
In the park, Rowan. And Kane will go through the first 3 hitters in this Reds lineup here in the 3rd. Kane will lead things off for the Giants.
game. He has home runned in a most impressive way. That's your AT&T Rapid Rewind. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered.
Kane better run. That ball came back into fair territory, and he was standing at home plate. It started out, it looked like in the coaching box, and then it just kind of drifted.
Hey, don't forget the wind and how it's going to affect every pop-up. Right about now, it starts to go the other way. And watch those Owls go with it. If he drops that ball, that's a fair ball, and Matt Kane was about 8 feet away from his batter's box.
Velez hit a fly ball to center field in the first. Giants have 2 hits, Sandoval and Rowan with singles.
Good idea right now. You get in that batter's box is protect the strike zone, because as Kai pointed out, it is a big one. And a guy like Aaron Harang is more than equipped with his command to really stretch it out. He'll just keep seeing how far out he can go to get strikes. The thing about Harang, he's always been able to do, and for a big guy, it's quite rare to see him have that type of ability to repeat the stroke of his arm. Very consistent to the strike zone. Been dominant a couple of years. Finished in the top 3 in the Cy Young Awards race a couple of times. Really knows what he's doing out there.
Velez fouls it back. One nothing Cincinnati on the home run by Phillips. Hit on the ground to second. And Velez will be thrown out 4-3, leaving it up to Freddie Sanchez. Well, they're in the water. Let's put it that way.
Well, this year they're a little smarter. They got wetsuits on, so they'll be able to hang a little bit longer.
Yeah. Sanchez struck out in the first.
This would be a good matchup. Talked about the lack of success that Sanchez has had. 7 for 42 lifetime against Aaron Harang. And good hitters do not like it when pitchers have ownage on them. They just don't. It becomes a personal thing.
I think one of the strategies, Mike, if a guy has ownage on you, is try to get to him early in the count. One and two.
Oh, he's been hacking. I agree with you. Especially a dart thrower that's not really going to make many mistakes out over the middle. He's going to pick you apart on the corners.
Got him. It's wide, folks. Everybody better get used to it. That'll end the inning. We will head to the fourth. It remains 1-0.
All right, time now for our Aflac trivia question. The question today: besides Dusty Baker, can you name the only person to manage both San Francisco and Cincinnati?
Here's Joey Votto, who drew a walk in the first. It's 1-0 Reds. And Votto takes the first pitch in tight. Ballantine, Nix. Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 1 strike. Why do left-handed hitters always have a prettier looking swing than right-handed hitters, especially when they miss?
You know, I never really believed that till Will Clark was a teammate of mine. He didn't miss a whole lot, but he could even look good striking out. And I totally agree with you.
Votto's got a nice swing.
He does. He's legit.
2-2.
But he has been severely pitched to in this series. Giants pitching has shut him down. And he's not used to that.
Hit on the ground to Renteria. 1 out.
And you get a guy like Joey Votto, who really is one of the premier hitters in the league, coming into this game hitting 320, and you do this to him, where you take his back leg out of a swing and make him reach. I mean, you've made a great pitch. And we've seen Matt Cain do that so consistently since the first day of the season. He just takes the balance out of the bat, and that's when you know you've arrived as a pitcher.
Ballantine behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Lance Nix on deck. Little flare to left, and that'll be a 1-out single.
Ballantine has had the magic wand. That was a good pitch. It's exactly what they want to do with it. 0-2. You want to throw something that is hand high off the plate in. And when you're going good, you break your bat, you get a piece of it, you get yourself a knock. And he has had that success all series.
You know, those the off balance kind of odd swing that Votto took. Did you ever see Will take one of those?
Never.
Never?
Never. And if you don't believe me, you just have to ask him.
Here's Nix. Nix hits a bullet under the glove of Garco, and it's down the right field line. Ballantine will head to third. Yeah, this was the reaction when I asked this question to Mike. Yeah.
He can still drop the Neusler face on you.
Oh, yeah.
Will's been in town this week. Big part of a lot of the activity that has been here at the ballpark.
Well, Cain now in a strikeout double play mode, with Ballantine at third, Nix at first. Look out. Holy smokes. It's 2-0.
That really is hard to explain. With as good as he has been, you have to think that maybe he thought there was a play on.
Well, the wild pitch makes it 2-0. On the play, Nix goes down to second.
Almost looked like he was throwing a pitch in anticipation of a squeeze. That changes everything.
Fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Benji Molina may be seeing that Kane is a little rattled.
Well, after you see a fastball, and I really believe that he thought there was a play on it. I just don't think he has it in him to make a fastball pitch that wild, completely away from the strikeout with runner at third. So yeah, you are going to get mad. Not a bad time to go out there and talk.
It's a high breaking ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rosales with a base hit in the second.
When a pitcher gets mad, he overthrows. When he overthrows, he comes up in the strike zone. When he comes up in the strike zone, that's when he gets hit.
To left field, Velez back. It sails over his head and gone. A home run, and Rosales now just realizes it, and it's 4-0 Cincinnati.
They sit up outside, and there's the mistake to location. Pretty much the same type of fastball we saw Brandon Phillips take out of here in the first inning. And for Adam Rosales, home run number 4 on the year, and this one hurt.
Here's Tatum. Tatum with a fly ball to left field is 0 for 1.
You know, it's amazing when you're following your team in a race. The first thing you do when you see a ball go out of the ballpark like that, you know your team's down by 4, is you look up at the scoreboard to see what's going on in the Atlanta Dodger game and the Cub Rockies game.
Off the end of the bat, Kane off the mound quickly, and he'll throw him out.
You know, one key for kids making this play, if you watch Matt Cain, he comes in and he stays down when he makes his throw. Feels it here, and he's down, and he still, rather than stands up, and he avoids the extra time it takes to stand up and throws from the down position, almost like an infielder. Makes it nicely.
Renteria throws out Harang. Damage done. 3 runs on 3 hits and a 2-run home run. 4-0 Reds.
Would you rather have activated with the Giants on Tuesday. He's wrapping up his last game of a rehab stint in Fresno. And Andres Torres earlier today was running on the field with Ben Potenziano, one of the Giants trainers, and he ran strides, which are straight sprints, and he also ran curves, which that's where he has his trouble. That's where he tweaks his hamstring when he rounds first base. They're set to send him on a rehab assignment after the homestand. Gentlemen?
All right, Amy. Giants getting some people back. Right now, they're in the comeback mode. It's 4-0 Cincinnati. It'll be Sandoval, Molina, and Wynn facing Aaron Harang. And Sandoval will take a strike. He blooped a base hit into left field in the first. Chopped to Phillips, and Sandoval retired.
Well, as Sandoval heads back to the Giants dugout, what do you say we ask and answer our Afterlife Trivia question? The question tonight, besides Dusty Baker, can you name the only person to manage both San Francisco and Cincinnati? Our base hit. It was Dave Bristol. Bristol managed the Reds prior to them becoming the Big Red Machine. And then he came here to San Francisco 79 and 1980. Had Dave Bristol as a third base coach in Philadelphia in 1982.
Molina on the first pitch, and Molina's retired. 2 outs. So 3 pitches in this inning, 2 ground balls, and here's Randy Wynn.
Now it's especially frustrating when your pitcher's had a long inning and he's given up 3 runs. You'd like to have a long inning yourself and try and answer the 3 spot the Reds put up on the top of the 4th and put something up on the board. But that's just not what you're going to see from Sandoval and Molina. They're just very aggressive swingers, and they do not work counts.
Randy Wynn struck out in the second. Harang making his 24th start. You just kind of always figure that you're going to be in for a tough game when Harang is out on the mound, regardless of what his record is.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, and the reason for that, he's got the ability to frustrate you. He'll sit there on corners, one pitch after another, not make mistakes out over the middle. And what happens to hitters, especially if they get down to score, is they try to make something out of what he gives you. And that's when you really become frustrated.
Three and one now to Randy Wynn.
Harang historically has not pitched well in this ballpark. He's 1-5 here. 3-6 overall against the Giants in his career. He's in his 7th year at the big leagues.
That pop up over by the Giants dugout, and it'll sail out of play.
There's the Alma out of San Francisco.
Payoff pitch, and the walk. And the Giants will take base runners any way they can get them.
That's a mistake from Harang, and he knows it. He's got a 4-run lead and a quick 3-pitch, 2-out inning going, and all of a sudden he creates opportunity himself by walking Randy Wynn. He's not happy about that. And a hit here could really change the momentum of this ball game.
Garco bounced out to third in the second. He does have a lifetime home run off of Harang. And he takes the first pitch high, 1-0. looking for a little 2-out magic here in the 4th. And this is popped up foul territory. Votto, side retired. Giants lead 1. 5th inning coming up, 4-0 Cincinnati. Four nothing Cincinnati. That's right. 4-0 Reds. It'll be Tavares to lead things off against Kane, and a broken bat single to lead off the inning. Sunday, August 30th, Randy Johnson commemorative 300th win bobblehead day, presented by Chevron Extra Mile Stores. And those bobbleheads will go to the first 20,000 fans. Go to sfgiants.com or call 487-8774-SFG-TIX. There's the unit.
Very cool. They dig bobbleheads.
Here's Gonzalez. And Tavares goes, and Molina's throw is late. And Tavares with his 24th steal.
Well, that's how he can beat you. He's a weapon when he gets on base. He can steal you a second. He can steal you a third. Very explosive. I mean, he goes from 0 to full speed in about 2 steps. That puts him in that list of premier base stealers in the game. Strikeout situation now for Matt Cain.
Breaking ball. Is Gonzalez trying to go the other way? He does, but it's foul. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I told you I like bobbleheads, but this Carlos Santana bobblehead that's coming up for Heritage Week.
Yeah.
I am totally into this one.
Very good, huh? One ball and 1 strike. In the dirt.
You have to buy the special ethnic heritage ticket that night to qualify for a Carlos Santana bobblehead, but it is very cool. With his Gigantes jersey on, and he will be here, by the way, that night.
Not close. 3-1.
He really got underneath that. Cain is laboring today. We have not seen him struggle. ERA coming into today's ballgame 2.25. Today 4 earned runs allowed. His previous 7 home starts combined, he allowed 4 earned runs.
close.
And that's going to bring out David Getty to try and make a mechanical repair right here. When you are mechanically screwed up, you know, your mind starts thinking in a lot of different ways. You start thinking about, okay, what am I doing wrong? Do I slow my rhythm down? Do I try and shorten my stride a bit? Is my arm angle below what it normally should be? And you try to make all those mechanical corrections while you're out there on the mound. The problem is when you start doing that, you're thinking mechanically. You're not competing with that guy in the batter's box. You're thinking about the guy yourself on the mound, and you're not thinking about that guy in the batter's box. And therein lies the problems. And very quickly, Bruce Bochy's going to start the bullpen going. Justin Miller getting greased up.
Here's Phillips. Phillips, a home run on the first. Flied out to center field in the third. And a first pitch strike. So he goes at him with a breaking ball, 0-1.
Well, that may have been the message. If you're not in command of your fastball, start using your other pitches. And the way he was missing with his fastball badly, it's a good suggestion.
Comes back with another one, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Joey Votto to follow. 6 hits for the Reds, 2 for the Giants. Reds have had 2 walks, so they've had 8 base runners in this game. One and 2. See, Phillips will get into a few double plays in a season. Into center field, Rowan coming in. Rowan dives and he makes the catch. And they're going to call Phillips out, and Phillips standing between first and second. Can't believe it.
That's a great play in a crucial situation. And Aaron Rowan gets completely laid out to gather this one in. Can't tell you how big that play is in regards to how it affects his ball game. If that ball gets by him, this game could be out of hand. And the reaction from Phillips, he thought he had a gapper.
Joey Votto has walked and he's bounced out.
A play like that really gives a pitcher a shot in the arm. And Kane has needed one in this inning.
Runners go, and this is lifted into left center field. Rowan makes the catch, scurrying back to second as Tavares, 2 outs. So 2 outs. Here's Ballantine. Ballantine struck out in the first. A broken bat single in the fourth. Base hit to left field. Here comes Velez. He's got it on a good hop. His throw may end up in the bleachers. Coming in to score is Tavares. Both runners move up.
Well, he couldn't get it out of his glove. It looked like he had some problems on the exchange, and just a bit outside.
Yeah, the carom was a good carom.
I don't think he ever had a grip.
Feet were kind of messed up. It's 5-0 on the hit by Ballantine.
Again, Ballantine is tough out, man.
Well, he has been in this series. Tell you what, they got him out a lot in the American League. He had 213. Out of play, 0-2.
Yeah, they'll get him figured out. Every hitter's a puzzle. Every pitcher's a puzzle. And when you figure a guy out, if he's got some weaknesses, they're going to get found. And the word gets around quick.
Ballantine in 155 at bats, struck out 43 times in the American League.
Yeah, this guy's traveling in good company.
Well, he ended up with the baseball, and he's trying to pick which one of these girls he's going to give it to.
That's a tough decision.
And a changeup ends the inning. All right, here's our guy who made the catch. That's the easy part. The rough part's coming up.
Who do I give it to?
Five, nothing. It is trading card day here at the Yard, and these kids, I think they're happy. As Rowan takes a strike, I know one thing: they got a good grip on those cards.
The Emerald Nuts trading card. There they are. It really is a great day for kids because the cards are beautiful.
See, they got the Junior Giants t-shirts on. Rowan takes another pitch. It's 0-2. Giants have lots of work to do. They trail by 5.
Yeah, it's about time to put something on the board. Let them know they're out there. Too much pine tar. That's one you got to just swing at and start running.
That's right. Hope that it gets to the backstop. No swing on the appeal. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tony Randazzo, the first base umpire.
Got him.
All right, here's our Mercedes-Benz E-Class Attention Assist of the game. The Junior Giants today, they had the Pop Fly Challenge, and our first gentleman, he went out there and But he says, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. The same gentleman makes a great play. And then later on, we get a fantastic diving catch. And when you make a play like that, he gets some love from Willie Tavares, the red center fielder. And that is our Mercedes-Benz E-Class attention assists of the game.
Renteria bounced out to third. Miller headed down to the bullpen one more time. Outside corner.
Giants with just 2 hits today, a couple of singles off of Aaron Harang. He has really handcuffed him.
It may be that whatever Renteria does is going to determine whether Kane stays in the game or not.
If he gets on base, Kane's out of this game.
3-1. That's the lines I was thinking of. On the ground to third. Ball comes up on Rosales. He stays with it, 2 outs. And now Kane will hit.
Hey, I've seen it where this situation happens and the pitcher's allowed to stay in the game, goes out, pitches one more inning, and comes back in the bottom of the 6th, and team scores 8 runs, gets a win. So from Matt Cain's perspective, staying in this game is not a bad thing.
Plus, he could start a rally.
Yes, he could.
Kane is 0 for 1. He popped out in the 3rd. High and foul down the right field line. Yeah, the troops just kind of hanging together. A lazy Sunday afternoon.
Well, there's Cole Kuiper right there in the middle. So is he the captain?
I believe he had a lot to do with setting it up.
Just back from Kathmandu.
The 1-2 pitch. And he got him swinging, and that ends the inning. 6 strikeouts for Harang. We will now head to the 6th. Well, the National League West greatest rivalry, the Giants and Dodgers, will start tomorrow night. It'll be Jonathan Sanchez on the hill tomorrow night at 7:15 start. And then Tuesday night, a 7:15 game, and then Tim Lincecum will pitch a 12:45 game on Wednesday afternoon. We are told tickets are available, so call 877-4SFG-TICKS or visit sfgiants.com. Especially available for the Monday and Tuesday night games. There's a strike to Adam Rosales. Here it's 5-0. Rosales hit a home run off of Kane in the 4th inning. Dodgers right now are trailing 3-1 in LA against the Braves. High and foul and out of play, 1-2.
That looked like it hurt. Rosales came out of the box and was shaking his top hand, his right hand. Not real proud of that swing either, I might add.
Randy Wynn's got a beat on it. 1 out. This will be the second trip into town for the Dodgers. See the difference in records. See the numbers on Manny Ramirez.
He certainly has not got it going with the bat yet since he's come back off of suspension.
And a strike to Greg Tatum. Joe Martinez will face the Dodgers on Tuesday. And another strike, and it's 0-2. Randy Wolf and Martinez will hook up. There's young Joe. He'll make his first start at home. Down the right field line and out of play.
Kane just pounding that knee-high outside location. Fastball after fastball. Giants have not been able to get this crowd into the game, and it's a good crowd.
Yeah. A couple of home runs got him into the game yesterday. A good start by Barry Zito. 2-2.
There's Barry Zito. It's the greatest day in the world. The day after you get a win, you get to come to the yard, watch a big league ball game. Totally relaxed.
More work for Randy Wynn. 2 down. Zito yesterday is line 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw 100 pitches. And he just had really good command. And he said afterward he really had to fight, especially his breaking ball, but he survived. Harang takes a strike.
Well, he can pitch, and he doesn't have to have all pitches working to beat you. Just 3 hits allowed, 5 base runners in 6 innings. And Zeno's record now 8-10, and he's whittled his ERA down to 4.40. And he's doing what he always does. He's having a good second half.
Wait till Joe Martinez gets the vibe at the yard tomorrow night before his start on Tuesday.
Well, I'm thinking about Freddie Sanchez and Ryan Garco too. Their first Dodger series.
Harang strikes out swinging. All right, lots to do for the Dodgers or for the Giants, and it'll be the top of the order coming up.
Welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. We go back to the 6th inning and 2 on and nobody out. Brandon Phillips gets up, rakes a seed into right center, and Aaron Rowan comes up with a miraculous play. And there's the reaction. And that is our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
So Velez will lead things off.
This is a huge inning for the Giants. Third time through the lineup. They get to start things off with their leadoff hitter, who's been red hot. Down 5 runs. They really need to make a statement here. They need to get this crowd in this game.
Velez is flied out, and he's bounced out. First pitch foul down the left field line and out of play.
Yep, he made the play. Now he gets the applause. A bit.
Swinging a foul back. It's 1-2.
He was on it. Went to the outside part of the plate with a little slide ball on the out. And he did not get fooled by it. And he cannot be playing with any more confidence than he's playing with right now. He is a confident young man.
David Weathers before the game was traded. To the Milwaukee Brewers for that very famous player to be named later, who sometimes that turns out to be a good player.
And because of that, it was important that Harang went deep into this ball game, because the bullpen for the Reds shorthanded today.
Out of play. He's an old ball player. You can tell by the way he holds the ball.
Yes, you can.
2-2 pitch. Down the right field line. Off of archway number 1. And Velez has got a double. I mean, it goes in that direction, and you think, you know what, it might go out.
Well, today, as lively as this ball yard is playing, you absolutely think that. And we're going to make the swing of the bat our fourth quality drive of the game. This is not a hanger. Look at the swing. And how dialed is this guy? He stays inside of a hard bite slider off the plate inside and rakes it off archway number 1. Deserving of our fourth quality drive of the game. And that's exactly what the Giants needed. A leadoff double, get this crowd stirred up.
Extends his hitting streak to 15 straight. And here's Freddie Sanchez. Chop foul. Sanchez shaking his head. I've been there where you know you got a major scuffle going against a guy, and you're just fighting like crazy to get a good swing.
Well, Harang knows he's not picking the slider up.
And he had a good swing right there, and it's 0-2.
Now you saw the inside-out approach. I mean, the Giants still have to think that they need to get a run and play the game right. And that is the very least that could be accomplished in this at-bat, is getting Velez over to third. Strikeout situation for Harang.
Base hit, I think.
Well, he willed that thing over the head of Brandon Phillips, the second baseman for the Reds. Guy, you were talking about a big league scuffle. I mean, that is not a hanger either. And for a guy who's had little success against Aaron Harang, this got to feel like a pretty good at bat. So the Giants Rabbits have set the table for the 3, 4, 5 guys.
For you young broadcasters at home, do not ever say base hit, I think.
I thought it was very appropriate.
Here's Sandoval. I know. Sandoval is 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike.
Harang going right with that slider. Both to Freddie Sanchez and now to Pablo Sandoval on the first pitch. It's his bread and butter. It's his pitch that makes him special. It's a straight down bite.
Look out. See what the Marlins did to the Phillies today?
No, what happened?
12-3. The Marlins beat the Phillies.
Where?
In Philadelphia. The Phillies have now lost 3 straight. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Florida's playing good ball.
Indeed they are. Sandoval tomahawks this one down the left field line. It's 2-2. So far, Harang has not come in except for the one show me fastball that backed Sandoval off the plate. Two and two. Looks like they're going to go away again. Heads up Tim Flannery. Don Rhodey. Nice play.
Always smiling, Don Rhodey is. Big. Here's what he made right here. Carry him off the fence. And I think he surprised himself.
Double play ball. 6-6-3. Giants score a run. It's 5-1.
Well, a twin killing. Definitely threw the water on a rally. So now you know what you do? Start another one with 2 outs. But the Giants do something that they have not been able to do so far today, and that's put a run on the board. Although it is a frustrating at bat for Pablo Sandoval.
Molina pops one down the right field line. Moving over is Ballantine, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Giants pick up a run. It's 5-1 Cincinnati. Let's go to our Sportsnet Central studio for the Sports Flash.
Welcome back to the game with his double in the last inning. Eugenio Velez continues his game hitting streak to 15, an impressive 15. And I had a chance to speak with Carney Lansford before the game about what Eugenio is doing differently and doing right. He said one word: discipline. He said last season Velez was an easy out. He could only hit fastballs, but this season he's being disciplined and patient at the plate, and it's made all the difference in the world. And Carney, needless to say, is very impressed with Eugenio Velez's work efforts at his at-bats, guys.
All right, good stuff, Amy. Here's Taveras. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Kane had a 1-2-3 6th inning with a strikeout. Here he is in the 7th. We do have some changes in the outfield. The 1-1 pitch to Taveras. He bunts it in the air. Foul. Lewis is now in left. Rowan is out of the game. Velez moves to center.
Well, immediate concern now as to the well-being of Aaron Rowan, who, think back when he dove on a fly ball hit in the 5th inning by Brandon Phillips. He landed on his belly, made a brilliant play, and now he leaves the ball game an inning later. And for him to leave a ball game, something has to be severe.
6 strikeouts for Kane. This was the play Mike's talking about.
I mean, we see him dive all the time, and he bangs into walls, and you don't really think much of it. But a similar play when he landed on a ball back in L.A. last year, he broke some ribs, and we will find out if there's anything to do with that, and let you know.
Here's Gonzalez. A walk in the 5th. He's 0 for 2. Big curveball, 1, make it 0-2.
I don't think Gonzalez was overly enthusiastic about that call. That's just a feeling that I have.
How about the body language and the game face?
That is some severe stank eye.
So what if it was inside?
I think he's got a point.
Now he'll be mad at the umpire. And he's throwing him out of the game. I mean, you could see that coming. You could see that he was going to get ticked off. And Desi's going to be too late on this one.
Well, we just found out something about DJ Rayborn, and said he's got a pretty quick trigger.
Well, the whole act after the first strike is what ticked Rayburn off. And after that, Mike, it's give me a reason.
Strikeout number 7 for Matt Cain.
Listen, Rayburn doesn't want to hear from Dusty either.
Well, here's the first strike that he didn't like, and there's the body language we're talking about. And this is strike 3 that he swings at himself, and you know he's going to blame the umpire. But boy, that is a quick hook. A quick thumb and a quick see you later.
I'd be the same way.
As an umpire?
Yeah.
I know you would.
Oh, yeah. Take a hike.
Well, you have to know who you can complain to, and knowing your umpires is part of the game.
Breaking ball is inside to Phillips. Phillips hit a long home run on the 1st. And it was Phillips at the plate when Rowan made that diving catch.
And here's strike 3, and you had to say something. And whatever he said, DJ Rayborn did not appreciate. He must have said the magic word. Had to. I mean, this is a quick hook. And the only thing that gets you out that quick is the magic word.
Or a bad stink eye. I'd throw guys out for stink eyes.
Oh, you can't do that.
2-2.
That's a good curveball right. That's one of the best curveballs he's thrown all day. Late and quick, and you talk about a perfect spot.
He's going to throw him another one. Either a fastball in or another hook. Renteria charges. And that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up. Reds. Rosales has a couple of hits, including a 2-run home run. Harang's been good. Velez picked up a hit to extend his hitting streak. And Kane, a season high 5 earned runs allowed. Paul Janish is the new shortstop. Janish is replacing Gonzalez, who has the rest of the afternoon off.
Well, the Giants are proud co-sponsors of the 3rd annual Plate to Plate Fun Run and walked across home plate at AT&T Park. Sunday, August 30th will be your chance to cross home plate. And if you're one of the first 3,000 people to sign up, you'll receive a free ticket to that afternoon game versus the Colorado Rockies. All proceeds from Plate to Plate go to Project Open Hand, serving meals with love to seniors and people fighting serious illnesses. To register, go to platetoplate.org or call 415-447-2316.
Okay, good job with that.
Out of it.
Here's Randy Wynn, and then Garco, and then, well, then it won't be Rowan, then it'll be Lewis. Randy Wynn fouls it out of play. A strikeout in the second for Wynn, and then a walk in the fourth. Into left center field, and Tavares got a terrific jump, and he will put it away. All right, this is what we've been waiting for all afternoon. It's Subway Eat Fresh, Ask Crooked Kite. Visit csnbayarea.com. Mike from Sacramento. How many hats and uniforms do the players get in a year? Do they have to pay for them? Well, the answer to the second question is no.
They do not have to pay for them.
Hats, I don't know. They probably maybe go through 5, 6, or 7 a year. If you're a starting pitcher and pitching in hot weather, you may go through 10 a year.
Some guys wear 1 a year.
Yeah.
Remember Steve Klein? You couldn't go near his hat. Not that you would want to after he'd wear it for a month.
It was horrible. You lose your appetite. Garco takes down low. As far as uniform, I think maybe Murph will order maybe 4 sets, 3 sets. And then if you start tearing holes in your pants, we'll just order you a new pair. Heads up.
Yeah, you get as many as you need, basically. I think you start out with 2 of each, and then along the way you may pick up another set, or 2 or 3. Again, it's just all as needed. It used to be you got 2 of each, 2 road, 2 home, and at the end of the year you gave them back.
Yeah. And they ended up in the minor leagues.
Next year the minor leaguers were wearing them. I know I was psyched up when I first signed with the Cubs in 1973. Went to rookie league ball and I had Bert Hooton's uniform because it has the name stitched inside the uniform. Number 44. I was pumped. Made me feel like a big leaguer.
I showed up in Reno and we had the Indians vest from the probably from the late 60s. Wool.
That's what we had. Wool uniforms in Bradenton, Florida in June. That was really wonderful.
Garco takes the walk on a very good take on a 3-2 pitch. I'm swinging at that one.
Yeah, that was not an easy take. I agree.
So here's Lewis. Freddie Lewis in the starting lineup yesterday, and he came out with a couple of hits. He was 2 for 3. Down low.
We got word from Giants head trainer Dave Greshner that Aaron Rowan left the game because of a tight hamstring.
There's a strike to Lewis.
Well, all things considered, I think a tight ham is pretty good news.
That's right.
As I see Aaron Rowan leave the game, I'm thinking compound fracture of 8 ribs.
Yep.
Not a bad, nice play.
Is that Dave Fleming's brother?
Could have been.
Could have been Will. 1-2 pitch coming up to Lewis. And Lewis chases a pitch that was not a strike. 2 outs.
That's what he's going to think about. All right, let's check out the man in the hat. I got it. Not a bad. Stay with it. Wrestle it up. Stay up. I got money on you. That boy.
Yeah. After that stumble job, I think it is Dave's brother.
Yeah. And by the way, next time, use your hat.
Renteria on the ground to Phillips. And that'll end the inning. Phillips forgot how many outs there were, but it's okay. They get the out they needed.
Tuesday, August 25th kicks off Heritage Week at AT&T Park. August 25th is Latino Heritage Night featuring Carlos Santana. And a $23 special event ticket gets you a special seating in the Heritage Night section and a limited edition Carlos Santana bobblehead, which includes a sound chip that plays Oye Como Va. Oh yeah, Carlos will also be in attendance. So check it out. You go to 415-972-2298 or go to sfgiants.com/special events.
Here's Marquín Valdez facing Joey Votto. 5-1 Cincinnati, and Votto fouls this one back and out of play. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
The numbers for Valdez: 34th time he's been into a ball game this year. 28 strikeouts in 37 innings against 18 walks. We see a lot of fastballs from Valdez. They are high-octane fastballs, mid to high 90s. A good hard slider, and he's starting to bring a changeup into his repertoire of pitches.
Lines this one to right, and Randy Wynn is going to be there to put it away.
Hey, tonight it's Burger King Sportsnet Central at 6, and you can join Damon Andrews and Minty Bach as they recap this game. They'll also show you highlights of the A's Royals, and it is football time. That's right. They'll go to 49ers and Raiders camp to give you updates as to what's going on there.
It is?
Oh, yeah. Fantasy football draft. Next road trip, big boy.
Wow. Up and in to Ballantine. Atlanta still leading the Dodgers. Colorado all over the Cubs. Into our booth, maybe? No. Just a little shy.
Yep. Sets the buzz in the section where that foul balls go. It's just automatic.
That one had a little something on it. As that pitch is high, 2-1.
See, I think if you want to have a party and you want to get things going, and you got a big crowd at your house, just throw a few foul balls in there, get things going. It'll light it up immediately.
Yeah, instead of putting on the dance music, just throw out some baseballs. 3-1.
I mean, couldn't you see it? Aunt Edna wrestle around for a foul ball right there in the living room.
She'll get it too. And the walk to Ballantine. Here's Nix.
Right now, Valdez does not quite have the command with his stuff that we normally see.
Good fastball, and it's 0-1. For the Giants in the bottom of this inning, to get back into this game, they'll have a pinch hitter and then Velez, Sanchez, and Sandoval, and the Giants are hoping for many others. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Boy, he threw it ball right over his hands, perfectly placed. Pretty good steam on it. You throw a pitch like that, you know what you do? You go right back in there again.
Got him.
That's the type of at bat that really has a big leaguer talking to himself. When he swings through 2 fastballs, one up and in, the other one just sort of cuts away from him, or I should say fades away from him. They do not like it when they swing through fastballs.
Here's Rosales. A couple of hits for Rosales. The Giants were thinking that with Scott Rowland going back to Cincinnati, that might help them out a little bit. But Rosales, a home run in the 4th inning. Rowland was hit in the head right after he was acquired by the Reds. I think it was Jason Marquis that got him. There's another base hit for Rosales, his 3rd. This happened last Sunday. I mean, that was square.
And they're teammates, or were teammates when they were in St. Louis together. And afterwards, they acknowledge one another.
Well, Rowland played on Friday night. He went 1 for 5. Started to feel a little weird yesterday, and they were worried about some post-concussion stuff going on.
Syndrome.
So they sent him back to Cincinnati. Here's Tatum, who takes a pitch high. Gone are the days, Mike, where you had a headache and they didn't really worry about you for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good thing.
It is an absolute good thing. There's a wild pitch.
This inning's starting to get a little strange. They don't have anybody in the Reds bullpen. They've got the pitcher on deck. So Joaquin Valdez going to intentionally walk Tatum. And it's always a bit of a gamble when a guy's having a bit of a problem with his control. And remember, Harang can swing the bat.
It'll be an intentional walk, and here's Harang. Giants will have the Dodgers in for 3. And then Mike and I will be hitting the town in New York City.
Hitting the streets in New York. Giants will leave right after the game on Wednesday. Get into New York late and have an off day Thursday and then tee it up for 11 games.
We may have so much fun on Thursday. That game might be in jeopardy for us to do on Friday.
Just rent a car and go to Cooperstown.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, and 1 to Harang. Not close. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Should we talk to our travel agent, Dave Fleming?
Yeah. Although Dave might have plans already. He's like half a congressman already.
Oh yeah, he'll have at least 9 golf games.
Garco takes the big hop. The Reds will strand 3, and now work for the Giants. Some of the sights and sounds of what we have seen here at AT&T Park. The troops out in the cove having some fun. They haven't heard a lot of noise. Noise will dictate good things happening for the Giants. And Cole's friends have not heard a lot of noise.
They have not. Giants need to make some noise here against Aaron Harang, who has been very solid through 7 innings.
Here's Rich Aurelia to lead it off, a pinch hitter.
That pitch number 96 on the day for Harang.
Really tried to hold up. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike. Off the plate, 2-1. The Giants, if I'm working my numbers correctly, when they face the Reds, they will end up facing Harang again in Cincinnati. Aurelia fouls it out of play. It's 2-2. Giants get into Cincinnati after the New York trip to play Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I believe Harang will pitch on that Wednesday. Aurelia out of play. It's pretty rare. The team will take a road trip and they'll play 2 4-game series in that road trip, and that's what the Giants will do.
Well, one good thing about it, they're getting there on Thursday. They will have a day to acclimate to the weather.
Aurelia with a base hit to left field.
And that's how this inning starts. Nice solid at bat from Rich Aurelia and a 2-strike count.
Once the pitch started to lower a little bit, Aurelia got good wood on it.
Now they set up on the outside corner. This thing comes on the inside corner right there at the belt. And Aurelia, always a good mistake hitter, capitalizes, and the Giants have some action.
Velez into left field. This is going to fall. Aurelia will put on the brakes, and the Giants now are making some noise.
And very quickly the Reds respond with a red alert down there in the bullpen. And Nick Massett gets up and starts to get greased. Another beautiful at bat from a Eugenio Velez. Rusty Baker going to come out and stall for time. On a day like today, Massett needs 10 pitches to establish that fastball. You get 10 there, you're going to get another 8 in the middle of the diamond, and you should be greased up and ready to go. 101 pitches on the day for Harang. So he's probably got plenty of gas left in his arm. But the Giants, his 4th time through, are starting to take advantage of it. They need to keep chipping away.
And another good at bat for Eugenio Velez.
With what Velez has done since he's called back up, he has to get real strong consideration for Player of the Week. And that's in the entire National League.
Sanchez dumped a single into right field in the 6th. 1 ball and no strikes.
Harang's messed up again. Another outside target. That thing came completely across the plate, up and into Sanchez. Almost hit him.
Right field, base hit. In and out of the glove of Ballantine, and they are loaded for Pablo Sandoval. 3 straight hits.
And that's exactly what Freddie Sanchez was trying to do. Go the opposite way. Watch the inside-out swing. A great approach. So much of his offense is to the other side of second base, the right field side. And that's just a great hitter with tremendous hand control. Taking advantage of a location mistake.
Well, in a live yard, the tying run's coming up. And Dusty Baker is going to go to the pen. So it'll be left up to the Reds bullpen. Giants are going to try to do to Cincinnati but what Cincinnati did to the Giants on Friday night. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. And they could not have asked for a better spot for Pablo Sandoval to be in right now.
Nick Massett, one of the best bullpenners that Dusty Baker has, is having a nice year coming out here to try and pour some water on this fire. Pablo Sandoval faced Massett on Friday night, got a base hit, and he has been voted the most valuable Panda. Massett is going to come at you with a fastball that'll go low to mid-90s, or actually mid to high 90s. For the curveball slider and a nasty split. What you get off him, you have to earn. For Massett, 48 innings, 43 strikeouts, and gets 17 walks. Those are good numbers.
Aurelia, Velez, Sanchez, all with singles. Massett, the grand slam that Manny Ramirez hit off of the Reds that everybody talks about in LA, it was Massett who gave it up. On the ground, Phillips. Phillips gets one, and they get a pair. How about that? One pitch. And Sandoval hits into his second double play.
Ouch. You talk about stomach punching 37,000 people. Holy smokes. But there's still opportunity out there for Benji Molina with Velez on third base. But a disappointing couple of at-bats today for the Panda.
Molina 0 for 3. And a belt-high fastball for a strike.
96-mile-an-hour greeting card just to introduce himself to Benji Molina. Now, a guy throws a fastball for a strike, and then he asks for another ball. You got to believe he's thinking about throwing something other than a fastball. Because when you get a ball, you check the seams out. The first thing you do when you see the seams is if they're high enough to give you a good grip on a breaking ball.
Out of play. That's it, stand low and away to Benji Molina. 5-2 Reds here in the 8th. This will carry out to Taveras in center field, and that'll end the inning. Giants pick up a run. We'll go to the 9th. Well, as we've talked about, the Dodgers are in town, and where will you see those games? All right, we're going to let you know. Tomorrow night on NBC Bay Area. Then on Tuesday, it'll be on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, as will the game on Wednesday, which is an afternoon game. 7 o'clock, 6:30 on Tuesday. That would be with Giants pregame live. And then 12 o'clock on Wednesday, Giants pregame live. There you go. You have no excuses if you're not here at the park, not checking out the Dodger series, which is going to be fun, fun, fun. Here's Justin Miller. And a strike to Willie Taveras. Taveras, a base hit in the 5th, and he scored a run.
There's the numbers for the reliable Mr. Miller. He's had a fantastic season for Bruce Bochy.
And he's been asked to do a lot of different things.
Well, he and Brandon Metters have just been fantastic as to what they've brought to this Giants bullpen. Just good veteran leadership, good stability. Giants really beefed up their bullpen this year. They brought over Bob Howry and Jeremy Affeldt, but you can't just talk enough about the contribution from Miller and Metters. Wow, what a 1-2 punch they've been. The whole bullpen has just been money. Sergio Romo, good solid young arm. Marquin Valdez, and of course the Giants closer. One big reason why they have the record that they have.
3-2 pitch. Popped them up. Randy Wynn calling off Freddie Sanchez. 1 up.
And for the most part, when you think about the Giants pitching staff, you think about the starting pitching. 2 All-Stars, Lincecum and Kane, and you kind of have a tendency to ignore the obvious, and that is the Giants bullpen. They've been fantastic.
And a lot of it has to do with Lincecum and Kane as they go deeper into games. Bullpen a little more rested.
Oh, no question. And I mean, that includes Zito and Jonathan Sanchez. Randy Johnson when he was healthy.
Janish fouls or pops this one up to Renteria. Janish batting for the first time. Gonzalez ejected. And here's Phillips. Phillips a home run on the first, and then he's been retired in 3 straight at bats. A fly ball, a line drive to Roan, who made a great catch, and then he bounced out to short. High and foul, and it's 0-1. Randy Wynn giving chase. Today at the ballpark, over 36,000. And we expect our Giants fans to be hanging from the rafters tomorrow night.
And there are seats available for Monday and Tuesday's games. I believe Wednesday is close to a sellout if it isn't already a sellout, but plenty of seats available for Monday, Tuesday. Come on out and enjoy the rivalry, because tomorrow night it will be going off.
Still 3-1. Atlanta leading the Dodgers. That game now in the 9th.
Good breaking ball. Freddie Sanchez talking about the rivalry tomorrow, that he's going to get the chance to play in for the first time. And he said, we're in Pittsburgh, we didn't really have a rival.
And plus, remember, he wasn't born that far from Dodger Stadium.
Grew up aware of the rivalry between the Giants and the Dodgers.
Miller will throw out Phillips, and that ends the inning. 3 to tie, 4 to go home. will be the new pitcher for Cincinnati.
There are his numbers: 23 saves in 24 opportunities, a mid to high 90s fastball, good hard slider and changeup combination. You'll see him use the outside part of the plate a lot in save situations, but he can bring some serious stuff at you. Strikeout stuff.
Strike to Randy Wynn. 0 for 2 with a walk. Then Garco. Off the plate to even the count. And a base hit to left field. And that's how the 9th inning gets started.
Good, solid opposite field approach from Randy Wynn. And that is good to see. And right away, that little voice in the back of Cordora's mind starts to work against him. Leadoff base hits, leadoff walk. Anytime you get a leadoff hitter on against a closer in a safe situation, immediately his confidence starts to erode.
Garco drew a walk in the 7th. He's 0 for 2. Double play ball. Phillips turns it, and just like that, 2 down. Double play balls have killed the Giants today. 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th, now 1 here in the 9th. And that'll bring to the plate Lewis. Lewis struck out and is only at bat in the 7th.
Boy, it is amazing what a double play can do to a team. It's just amazing. I mean, what it does to the team that gets it, what it does to the team that it happens to. So Fred Lewis trying to keep things going.
Stay alive for Edgar Renteria, who's on deck. And Lewis is going to hammer one into right field. Fred Lewis will have a 2-out double. Not many hits for the Giants through 5, but from the 6th inning on, they've had 7 hits.
Well, I think from Bruce Bochy's perspective, that's what you want to see. You want to see guys fighting, scratching, clawing, and they have done that today.
Well, they'd like to see Renteria reach here and give Ishikawa a chance to plant one. That pitch is high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this is a guy that you would think that Renteria would do well with because of Cordero's tendency to work that outside part of the plate, and Renteria's strength is that side of the plate.
1-2. So Renteria in a fight now. 1-2. And he flips one at Phillips, and that's the ball game. So the Reds come into town, and they take 2 out of 3 from the Giants, and today they beat the Giants by a final of 5-2. Tune in to NBC Bay Area tomorrow night.